Each spring, Sydney's Bondi to Tamarama coastal walk transforms into a breathtaking open-air gallery, Sculpture by the Sea. For a few magical weeks, the familiar coastline is reimagined, dotted with striking sculptures that spark curiosity and wonder in all who visit. The salty breeze carries laughter and conversation as people from all walks of life gather to experience art in a setting unlike any other. For over 2 decades, this event has been a highlight of Sydney's cultural calendar, drawing families, friends and tourists from near and far. It's a time when the community comes together, sharing stories and making memories against the dramatic backdrop of crashing waves and rugged cliffs. The sculptures themselves become landmarks, meeting points, conversation starters, and sources of inspiration for young and old alike. It's more than just an exhibition. It's a celebration of creativity and connection. Here, art is not confined to galleries or museums. It's accessible to everyone, inviting people to touch, explore, and reflect. Children run between the artworks, their imaginations ignited, while adults pause to appreciate the craftsmanship and meaning behind each piece. The event fosters a sense of belonging, reminding us that art can unite a community in powerful ways. But this year, the tradition stands on the edge of uncertainty. The familiar excitement and anticipation have been replaced by concern and disappointment. A critical funding shortfall now threatens to leave the coastal path empty, silencing a beloved ritual that has become part of the city's identity. Without support, the vibrant energy that once filled these walkways may fade, leaving only memories in its place. The loss would be deeply personal: a missed family outing, a cancelled school excursion, and a break in the annual rhythm that so many have come to cherish. For children, it's a lost opportunity to see creativity up close. For parents and teachers, a chance to inspire young minds slips away. For artists, it's more than disappointment. It's the loss of a vital platform to share their vision, to connect with audiences, and to contribute to the cultural life of the city. The question now is urgent and profound. What do we value as a community? Do we let cherished traditions fade? Or do we rally together to protect the experiences that shape who we are? As we face this cultural crisis, we must ask ourselves, what is the true cost of letting this tradition disappear? The answer will define not just the future of Sculpture by the Sea, but the spirit of our community for years to come. For over 2 decades, Sculpture by the Sea has transformed Sydney's coastline into a breathtaking outdoor gallery, drawing hundreds of thousands of visitors each year. But now this beloved event faces an uncertain future, one that could see its legacy abruptly cut short. The reason? A sudden and daunting $200,000 funding gap threatens to bring the entire exhibition to a halt. Organisers are now racing against time, with just 2 weeks to secure the funds. If they fall short, the 2025 exhibition, an event that artists, locals and tourists alike eagerly anticipate, simply won't happen. This crisis isn't the result of poor planning or mismanagement. Instead, it's the fallout from a sudden withdrawal of federal government support. The funding that once formed the backbone of the event has vanished, leaving organisers scrambling for alternatives. Without this crucial final piece of funding, the intricate logistics that make Sculpture by the Sea possible, transporting massive artworks, ensuring public safety and coordinating dozens of artists, simply can't move forward. If only half the funds are raised, the event will be forced to scale back dramatically. Instead of a sprawling celebration of creativity, visitors would find just a handful of sculptures scattered along the shore. A pale shadow of the vibrant festival Sydney has come to love. The choice facing the city is stark: either rally together to secure full funding and preserve the magic of the exhibition, or accept a compromised version that barely resembles the original vision. Just the installation process alone comes with a hefty price tag. $800,000 is needed to cover cranes, engineering teams, and rigorous safety measures. Every dollar counts toward making the event safe and spectacular. Now, the $200,000 shortfall stands as the final barrier between a lively, world-renowned celebration and a silent, empty coastline. The stakes have never been higher. The fate of Sculpture by the Sea now rests in the hands of the community, local businesses, art lovers and everyday Sydney-siders who cherish this annual tradition. The question remains, will Sydney step up to save its art, or will this iconic event fade into memory? Sculpture by the Sea isn't just an art show. It's a phenomenon that sweeps across Sydney's coastline every year, transforming the familiar into something extraordinary. For a few weeks, the Bondi to Tamarama Coastal Walk becomes a living, breathing gallery, where art and nature blend seamlessly, and every step reveals a new surprise. Each year, nearly 500,000 people make the pilgrimage to this iconic event, making it the world's largest free outdoor sculpture exhibition. The sheer scale is staggering. Imagine the entire population of a small city all converging on this stretch of coastline, united by a shared love of creativity and community. The event transforms the coastal walk into a dynamic gallery accessible to all. Families, friends, art lovers, and curious passers-by wander side by side, discovering works from both emerging and established artists. It's a place where conversations spark between strangers, and where art becomes part of everyday life. Its popularity drives a surge in business for local cafes, restaurants, and shops, benefiting the entire community. For many small businesses, these weeks are the highlight of the year, bringing in customers from near and far and creating a festive buzz that lingers long after the sculptures are packed away. Tourists from around the world come to Sydney for this unique experience, putting Bondi on the global cultural map. The event is a magnet for international visitors who share their discoveries online, spreading the word and inspiring others to make the journey in future years. Behind the scenes, hundreds of artists, volunteers, and organizers work tirelessly to bring the event to life. Their dedication ensures that every sculpture is safely installed, every path is accessible, and every visitor feels welcome. But the event's scale is both its strength and its vulnerability. With so many people flocking to the coast, the logistics become a monumental challenge, one that requires careful planning, significant resources, and constant vigilance. Managing safety and logistics for so many visitors is costly. From crowd control to emergency services, from signage to accessibility, every detail must be meticulously managed to ensure a safe and enjoyable experience for all. The very success that makes Sculpture by the Sea beloved also makes it expensive to sustain. Each year the costs rise and the need for support, both financial and practical, grows ever more urgent. Losing the event would mean losing vital economic stimulus and a cherished cultural tradition. The ripple effects would be felt not just by artists and art lovers, but by local businesses, workers, and the wider community. The numbers reveal immense public value, but also the substantial investment required to keep it alive. Every visitor, every dollar spent, every memory made is part of a much bigger story, one that's written in both passion and perseverance. Without support, the story these numbers tell could end in silence. The vibrant energy, the creative spark, the sense of belonging, gone, leaving only memories and empty paths. The stakes have never been higher. The future of Sculpture by the Sea hangs in the balance, and the next chapter depends on all of us. Sculpture by the Sea is a global event drawing artists from 14 countries. 94 artists were set to showcase their work in 2025, turning Bondi into a meeting place of cultures and creativity. The exhibition gives Australian artists a world stage and brings international talent to Sydney's shores. For many, it's a career highlight. For visitors, it's a journey through global art in a single walk. This diversity sparks curiosity and challenges perceptions, making each year unpredictable and exciting. But the funding crisis threatens this international exchange. Some overseas works are already en route, their fate uncertain. If cancelled, the event's global reputation and future participation could suffer lasting damage. Behind every sculpture is an artist who's invested months, sometimes years, of work. The potential cancellation is devastating for nearly 100 selected artists. Many have spent around $15,000 of their own money, hoping to share their vision and maybe make a sale. For them, this isn't just a lost event, it's a lost opportunity, both financially and emotionally. As artist John Petrie says, it's an investment of heart, time, and resources. The cancellation would leave artists with unsold works and unrewarded effort. Sculpture by the Sea is a vital platform for emerging and established artists alike. Its loss would echo through the arts community, sending a discouraging message about the value of creativity. The silence on the coastal path would mirror the silenced voices of these artists. The first casualty of the funding crisis is already here. The entire education program for 2025 has been cancelled. Since 2002, this program has given thousands of students hands-on access to art and artists. It offered workshops, tours, and direct engagement, sparking creativity and critical thinking in young minds. For many, it was their first real encounter with professional artists. Now, 2,400 students will miss out on this unique experience. The loss is immediate and real, a stark reminder of what's at stake. When we fail to support culture, we lose more than art. We lose opportunities to inspire the next generation. The crisis comes down to $200,000, the final investment needed to unlock immense public value. Founder David Handley puts it simply: if 100 people or companies each give $2,000, the event is saved. The appeal is to businesses, philanthropists, and families who cherish this tradition. This isn't just about one event, it's about affirming the value of public art in our society. The loss of federal support raises questions about our national priorities. Inaction means losing an event that delivers cultural, social, and economic returns. The cost of saving sculpture by the sea is clear. The cost of losing it is immeasurable. Every donation is a vote for a vibrant, creative Sydney. The time to act is now. To act. The fate of Sculpture by the Sea now rests with the community. Organisers are calling on everyone who's ever enjoyed the event to help. Donations, large or small, can be made through the official website. Sharing the story on social media can amplify the call for support. This is more than fundraising. It's a test of community spirit. Together, we can ensure the sculptures return to the sea for another year. Sydney stands at a crossroads. One path leads to a vibrant art trail, celebrating artists and community under the spring sun. The other leads to an empty coastal walk and a lost tradition. Saving Sculpture by the Sea would show that Sydney values creativity and community. It would send a message to artists and governments alike. Public support for the arts is strong. A successful campaign could secure the event's future and deepen our sense of ownership and pride. Let's choose creativity, connection, and action. Donate, spread the word, and help ensure the story of 2025 is one of triumph, not loss.